Yo, what up, boys? Freddy Boxon here. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at this year's Eleague Atlanta 2017. It's gonna be my pick 'em up predictions, and as you may tell, I got a brand new mic. Sounds 10 times better than the previous one. I managed to get it working after a while. Got problems sorted out and whatnot, and should sound pretty good by now. So as you know, this year's pick 'em up challenge, there will not be any fantasy team, which is very sad, because all the other years have had fantasy teams. And as you can see, I fucking suck. But, gotta always go for that gold, And since there'll only be one trophy this year, it's gonna be pick 'em up. It should be better. Like, I've always been so close to gold for my for my pick 'em up challenge. Like every single year, it's been like stupidly close. So for Atlanta, I think, well, I hope that I'll get it. So I'm gonna read the matches real quick for the first day, because it's gonna play a lot into who gets out of the group stages, in my opinion, and that'll decide who goes 3-0 really. Best bet so far is SK. It's probably gonna happen. And okay, let me read out the matches. So first match is gonna be Gambit versus North. I'm quite confident that North will win. And second match, Fnatic versus G2. It's probably going to be G2. Third one, SK versus Hellraisers. SK, VP versus Optic. It's going to be Optic. Navi versus Mousesports. It's clearly Navi. I'm quite sure Mousesports is not going to advance past the group stages actually. Liquid versus Envious. I think Envious is going to win. Australis versus Godsend. It's going to be Australis. And last match, Flipside versus FaZe. It's probably going to be Flipside. Okay, so teams that's gonna go 3-0. If SK do win Hellraisers, which is quite likely, it's probably gonna be SK that comes out undefeated. I mean, even though Hellraisers still a pretty good team, they can definitely perform well in the major, that's for sure. But under pressure, they don't really do well. Like as you can see, for the team pick 'em up, where are they? Where's Hellraisers? Oh yes, Hellraisers didn't make it to Cologne. Are they in Columbus? No. Yes. No. Okay, scrap what I just said. From the minors and from what I can tell that they are a competent team. It's just that they cannot work well under a lot of stress. So SK, when they're going up against SK, I think SK, they've been practicing a lot. I don't think they should be losing this match. So my 3-0 pick is gonna be SK. And yeah, you may have seen I bought every single sticker because that's how the faggot I am. And the team that's gonna go 3-0, it's gonna be a really tough one actually. I have two teams in mind that will go 3-0. The first one is Liquid. Okay, if you haven't seen Liquid perform in the past few days, especially Liquid versus Complexity, they were complete trash. They got wrecked 2-0 pretty badly on their first map, and the second map was really close. They should have closed it up, but they didn't. So they lost Complexity 2-0, and I know, like, you may have seen the match and 100 ping and that, like really tired. No excuse, okay? No excuse when it comes to CS. And plus, Hiko is complete shit now. Like, his form like died after Columbus. Like after Columbus, he just died. Okay. Like Columbus. Wait, was it Columbus or Cologne? No, it was Cologne. Cologne was the time to shine, and he failed super bad. and he missed his chance, and now he's in a downward slump. He has Pimp, which I freaking hate because it looks ugly. And Simple was the one that led Liquid into the finals for Cologne, and now he's not there. Like I have this feeling the whole team is like stupidly depressed. So that's why Liquid will be considered 0-3. And so the other team that I will consider 0-3 is probably Mousesports, because as everyone knows, Nico is the only one that can carry. Maybe Chris J a bit there. Yeah, but it's literally a 5v1 with 4 bots on the Mousesports team. So there's also that chance of that they are gonna get 0-3. And so the 7 teams that will make it on the group stage, I'm not actually sure, but I can tell you which teams will not make it out of the group stage. So the first one is going to be let's see, it's going to be Godsend, Mousesports, VP, possibly Fnatic, possibly Navi. I'm not actually sure on those, but what I can tell you that my 0-3 prediction is probably going to be Mousesports. Okay, so I'm gonna make that pick. Still change it, but what else? One of the teams that's gonna make it out, without a doubt, is gonna be Australis. Okay, there's no way in hell Australis is gonna lose to Godsend. Godsend is shit. Okay, and Australis, they can really perform at the majors. Just take a look at their previous listings. They made it to the quarterfinals for Cologne, and they've made it to the semi-finals in Columbus. So no surprise there. So they're one of my picks for the teams that will advance out of the group stage. That's that. So the second team that's gonna make it on the group stage is North. Okay, so Gambit's gonna go up against North. I'm quite sure North will win that match, but I'm also quite sure that Gambit will also make it out on the group stages. As you've seen in the past, they've also made it out to the semi-finals. A very strong team. We've got Dosia, X, God, what a legend. And then we also have a... Let me take out the groups here. So VP versus Optic. Optic, which was also my other strong contender for 3-0, is also going in, that's for sure. VP, on the other hand, I don't think will make it out of the group major, so I'm not going to include them. My next team that's probably going to make it out is Envious. Remember the slump back in, was it 2015 or 2016? It was way back then. Oh yes, it's 2016. Okay, you can see Envious already knocked out, didn't even make it into the third group. They were decimated, just absolutely decimated twice. So that's when the slump began, and continuing on into Cologne, as you can see, wreck and wreck. So group stages, but they're more confident than ever, and without a doubt, Envious is gonna win Liquid. Like Liquid were sleeping like for the past few months. I have no idea what they were doing, to be honest. Okay, so 2 teams left that will probably make it through. I'm not very sure. I have 3. It's either gonna be Flipside, FaZe, or Godsend. So I have to choose now. Godsend doesn't have much experience, but Flipside does. Who's in Flipside to begin with? I should probably check. But yeah, let me check who's currently in Flipside. Markelov, Blave, Voledi, Electronic, Waylander. You know, they're a confident team. I definitely believe that they could make it into, you know, the quarterfinals and out of the group stage per se. Let's take a look at the playoff scene. So there's 8 teams apparently. Oh yes, so cause there's 8 teams going through. Okay, I should look at that. Okay, who's gonna next pick the? Oh wait, bollocks! I forgot. Okay, Navi. Navi has to make it through here. Like, there's no chance that they're losing to Mouseport, so they win the first one. If they win the first one, right, they already have that 1-0 lead. In order to make it through, I think it needs to be like a. I'm not actually sure how the group stage is gonna be played, but it's probably gonna be like you need to win like 2 out of 3 to make it through. I'm not sure how the Swiss system's gonna work, to be honest, but 2-3 gonna make it through. So that sort of shit. And yeah, it is. Okay, so one of 2 teams that will advance undefeated and one of 2 teams that will be eliminated without winning a match. So it's definitely gonna be 3 rounds played amongst the group. Then you gotta win at least 2 out of 3 in order to progress. So it's gonna be 2 teams that come undefeated, and it's gonna be the other 7 that make it out. So last pick, I am gonna have to say it's gonna be FaZe, actually. Yep, I'm gonna have to put FaZe actually. Like, I know that what's his face from Australia's transferred over. Oh yeah, Kerrigan transferred over, right? And that breathed new light into FaZe, because sometime in November they were like in a slump. That was when all the roster change, and you know, the old Kingun used to be good, but then when Michael left, he left his own team that he formed, player-based team that he formed, and just died completely. And then when Alu came in, holy shit, what the fuck are you doing? Now Alu's a slightly more competent opera. I have faith in him. So yeah, my FaZe selection is gonna stay. And yeah, these are gonna be my predictions for Eleague Atlanta 2017. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and my new microphone that doesn't sound like horse ass. And if you like this sweet prediction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my video. And yeah, thank you for watching.